welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm excited to get into today's video because today we're doing our weekly love pick a card to see what is going on in love. So before we get started, as always, my Etsy shop is always linked in the description below of every video. If you need a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well. And yeah, we have group 1 with the clear diamond, group 2 with the pink diamond, group 3 with the blue diamond, and group 4 with the yellow diamond. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then go ahead and pick the pile or the piles you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the clear diamond, what is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have a heart and get off your high horse. So someone is kind of like, the energy I get immediately is someone kind of like needs you, and they're like, why are you setting boundaries with me? Why are you saying no to me? Like, I need your help, or I'm going through something hard. Have a heart. Like, get off your high horse. Stop acting like you're better than me. Like, why do you always have to be so perfect? There's like this energy of honestly someone projecting on you a little bit. So I'm gonna see like what's going on this week, but immediately I just get this energy of someone is like trying to reason with you, trying to get more out of you than you're naturally giving, and they're getting a little bit upset about it. Yeah, we have rescue, speak your mind, and ask a friend. So spirit is kind of saying reach out to another person just to double check, like before you go off on someone or before you react. If someone texts you this week, because it's looking like something like that may happen, someone may text you, call you, see you in person, and try to unload on you, and I see you kind of setting boundaries with this person. This is someone that is used to leaning on you, someone who's used to coming to you when they're not doing the best in life to get a pep talk or to get some encouragement or to get some warmth, to you know, get some intimacy from you, whatever. And spirit is saying ask a friend before you react fully, just so you can like make sure you're not overreacting. But we do have the rescue card, so someone is coming to you like for some sort of help or some sort of comfort. This could be an ex, a situationship of old friends with benefits. This could be anyone you've dealt with romantically, because I'm not getting anything specifically here saying at this point, oh, this is your ex, you know, full-on ex, or this is whoever. But yeah, they are looking to you for some sort of help. And then we have speak your mind, which is why I feel like spirit is saying reach out to a friend first to kind of proofread your text, not for like grammar and spelling errors, but to make sure you're not going in too hard, but also to make sure you're not completely softening it too much to where that person isn't getting anything of value from the text message. So yeah, there's definitely an energy here, you guys, of someone coming to you, and I get this like energy with you guys where something is coming in. You've been feeling it in your soul and your spirit for the last couple of weeks, and you may have been getting readings and things like that telling you that something is coming in, and I can feel that as well. And I feel like right before it comes in, I don't feel like this is necessarily a test. I feel like if anything, this is like bad timing. I don't feel like spirit's sending you this, you know. I mean, you can take everything as an opportunity. So you know, get closure from the situation if that's what you want. Yeah, we have the mask, vampire, and happy and content. So as soon as you started to feel like happy, you feel like things are working out for you, you feel like, you know, there's something coming in. As soon as you're starting to feel good about yourself, I'm picking up on an energy that's coming in that's disrupting that. And again, I don't feel like this is like someone sent from spirit. I don't feel like this is a test. I'm not getting that kind of energy here. The energy that I'm getting is this is someone who just is used to kind of unloading or getting some perspective. I had an ex like this myself, where it's like they got someone pregnant and then they called me, and I'm like, you better get ready to be a dad. Why are you calling me? And basically, you know, they were using me to like just unload and to work through their feelings about coming into fatherhood and how they were disappointed in themselves. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, that sucks, but we're not, that's not what this is. Like, I'm not your whatever, like, you know. And that's the energy I get with you guys as well. I feel like the way that they I feel like the way that they would get to you or give you something in return is like through physical intimacy. That's what would make you kind of like, you know, because the thing is like, you know how they say like you can be dematized? It's a real thing because it brings out energies when you activate, or what's the word I want to use, like when you stimulate down there, certain energies and things will be brought up out of you. So it's not even them, it's just that energy. So I feel like that's how they would get you to put up with all their BS and be their temporary like therapist, whatever, counselor, by bringing up those energies, kind of tricking your mind into thinking you're experiencing love or a higher level connection. And I feel like you purged yourself of all of that, all of your exes. Like I don't know if you're gonna know who this is unless it really is a habit of theirs. But we have time out and pump your brakes. So Spirit is saying, think before you speak. Also think before you engage. Don't be too eager or open to meet with anyone this week. Coming back to like, you know, like, what's that word? When people like to catch up, you know, and things like that. We have you look good, invitation, and positive thinking. So you guys are in the perfect energy to attract to you someone who is worth your time. So if this person invites you out this weekend or they want to see you, do something instead that you want to do, like something that benefits you, something that gets you happy, excited, you know, go shopping or go out, take yourself out to eat, like by yourself. I really wouldn't engage in this because again, I don't feel like Spirit is sending this as a, I don't feel like Spirit is sending this as a test, but it just feels like terrible timing. Yeah, this is not your problem. We got the 3 of Wands, so you're expecting genuine love to come in. You may even be tricked thinking that this person is coming back to you because they're ready. And they're not. You know, 9 of Swords in reverse. Spirit is saying this is not your problem. Do not take their stress. I'm also hearing transmutation. A lot of you guys are like a human, well, I mean, alchemists are human. I was gonna say you're like a human alchemist, but I feel that energy because you have the ability to take the energy of other people and transmute it, which is what alchemy is all about. So there's an energy of people doing that a lot to you, and I feel like you guys have had to set, in the last year, I feel like you guys have had to set boundaries in terms of coworkers, people at work, managers, all sorts of people, family, trying to make you do more and take on more than you've agreed to or than you're comfortable with, and you finally got out this energy, and it's like someone is drowning in the water, and because you have a boat, they're trying to, you know, get on with you, but you got to say, listen, my boat is already full. And we have the 3 of Wands, like this is an energy of you finally expecting and genuinely feeling new love coming in, and this person is trying to kind of like get onto your boat. We got the Judgment card, so this is likely whatever it is that they're experiencing is karma. The Judgment energy is like debts being paid, karma coming down, cycles ending, cycles beginning. Could be positive karma, could be negative karma. In this situation, it feels like negative karma, and that's why they're coming to you, but Spirit is saying, you know, this is not your responsibility. What else is going on this week? Yeah, so, and you guys have to get comfortable with being the bad guy, if I'm being honest, because we have the Death card and the Devil here. So this is temptation. This is someone trying to convince you to help them or to get involved with them again. And you really have to look at the situation for exactly what it is, not who they've been in the past, not what it could be, but exactly what it is. What is this person coming to you with? They're coming to you with drama, with troubles, with a burden. They're not coming to you with an offer. They're not coming to you with an offering. They're not coming to you with a gift or an opportunity or a proposal. They're inviting you out just so they can unload, you know what I mean? And that's extremely cheap therapy. So we have the 2 of Swords in reverse and the King of Wands. Spirit is saying you're really going to have to tap into your masculine energy to handle this one, because this person, for one, they don't like to hear no, but for 2, we got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They're not used to hearing no from you. They're used to pushing and pushing and pushing your boundaries until you give in, and you're so close to new love, but you're already happy, you know, on your own. You're in a good space in your life, and I just really don't feel like you should entertain this at all. And that's what I have for you this week. This is what's going on. Someone hitting you up with a bunch of drama and BS. So you can hit me up on Etsy in the description if you want to go deeper, if you want a private tarot reading, but that's what I have for you guys this week. I'll talk to you later. Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. All right, group 2 with the pink stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So, first couple of cards under your stone, we have Secret Admirer and Lucky in Love that came out for you. So I'm excited to see what is going on in love. Let me pull from here first. Spirit for group 2. What's going on in love for them this week? Got a big stack that came out. Ooh, ooh, oh my goodness. Wow, you guys. Okay, so we have Not For You and Serendipity. So you're actually denying someone. Someone is either coming back in your life, trying to start a cycle over again, and you're saying no. You're like literally head in the clouds. Serendipity is luck. Serendipity can also be kind of like this trippy energy where it's like you do something that immediately kind of clicks you into this new energy or new life. It's kind of like reality shifting in a way with serendipity, because it's like things change like simultaneously. Like you deny someone coming back into your life, and the next thing you know, you literally meet the love of your life an hour later. It's that kind of energy. So this Not For You energy, I feel you guys feeling really good. We have the Time for a Nap card. You're so bored of the status quo. You're so bored of this same kind of people or this same person. So there's someone that's trying to get your attention, and you're actually letting them go. And it doesn't feel negative. It doesn't feel sad. It's not dramatic, at least not on your end. Maybe they throw a hissy fit, but that's between them and God. Like for you guys, the energy that I get is genuinely pretty positive. You know, we have the Time for a Nap card. That's an energy of you being like, sleeping on them. I'm sleepy. I'm not worried about it. Like, this doesn't affect me. I'm feeling good. I don't feel bad. You can't make me out to be the bad guy. I don't care. Your emotional well-being is not my responsibility. I'm not your mother. Like, I just get this energy where you guys are like, you're not into it. And we have the Why card. So I feel like you're genuinely like, why is this person coming around at this time? We got a leg up at the bottom of the deck. So the underlying energy is people may be looking to you for some sort of help or some sort of rescue energy. Interestingly enough, group 1 got a very similar energy. So I feel like this may be a collective energy at this point. Like there may be something going on where it feels like Mercury retrograde energy, but by the time I post this, we're not in retrograde anymore. So very interesting energy. We have No Place Like Home, Milk and Honey, and Yang. I feel like you guys are looking for someone specific, someone who is a true divine masculine, or someone who has a lot of masculine energy. We all need masculine energy, you know. Masculine energy in a woman looks like a woman who's a go-getter, someone who has goals and isn't distracted by whatever society says you should pay attention to. Masculine energy in a man is like energy of, you know, someone who's a hard worker, someone who's determined, someone who's building a solid foundation with or without the influence of anyone. So there's just like this energy of you guys are looking for someone who is stable and solid. And we have No Place Like Home, someone who really feels like home for you, someone you can build a home with. And then Milk and Honey is someone who you get along with, and someone who's also bringing just as much as you are to the table. So I don't know why today I can't remember the words that I'm thinking of, like it's so hard, but it's like, it's not validation. I guess in a way it's kind of like redemption. I can't think of exactly the word that I'm looking for, but to have this person come back to you and you literally not react to it and to choose not to be with them is so good. Also, this could be someone that you don't know that's coming to you with a shitty offer, and they're just like trying to get your attention, and you're like, no thanks. You know, I know what kind of person you are. I'm not gonna get, you know, swept up with whatever you got going on. We got speak your mind and pump your brakes. So you're not just open to whatever, letting anyone in your life at this point anymore. Like, there's this energy of you guys being like, I deserve the best of the best. And I didn't even notice we had the Lust card that flipped around. Maybe this is like a booty call, someone who is trying to convince you to have a friends with benefits situation. Yep, we got blast from the past and focus on yourself. And then we have the positive thinking card. So you're starting to feel good, starting to think positive thoughts. You're feeling like really, really nice. And then all of a sudden, blast from the past is coming in when you're genuinely focusing on yourself, focusing on your own happiness and doing your own thing. We got breaking free and lust. So this may be an old F-buddy or sneaky link or someone who you fooled around with. That's what you guys would do when you would see each other. That's the nature of the connection. Whatever it is, you're like, this is not for me. I want something better. I want something more. So I get a very empowering energy here. Queen of Cups. Wow, you guys are looking at what you do and do not deserve. And you're like, if this is not what I deserve, ooh, this is a dangerous energy. Dangerous in a good way. We have the Hermit and the Queen of Cups. So if you're like, if I'm not getting exactly what I want out of someone, I'm literally willing to be alone. And also being alone or being single, it's a myth. I'm telling you, the masculines, the toxic masculines out here want to convince us that being alone is so lonely and depressing. It's like going on, go on girls trips, vacations, doing the things you genuinely want to do. Being single is not a curse. Being single does not feel like hell and lonely. Only if you're like freshly out of a relationship, you may still feel that way, or if things are just boring in your life in general, you may start to feel that way. And we all crave human connection, but being single is not a curse. It's not like something that automatically means you're sad or whatever. So we have the Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands. People really have to earn your love, earn your trust these days. If they want to be with you, they have to prove it. And there is someone coming in this week and they do want to be with you, but it's in a lustful kind of way. They're not offering very much and you're like, no, I'm not into it. I've outgrown this connection. So Three of Swords in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse. You know, you're not hurt by this situation and there's an end to a romantic connection this week. A romantic connection that was not very romantic. It was more like, you know, sacral based, like you guys would just hook up, whatever. But this person wasn't giving very much. So that's what I see for you guys, group 2. You're really feeling on top of the world. It's going to feel really good. You're not persuaded by what other people are telling you you should feel at this time. You're like, no, I don't feel that way. I feel good and this is my choice and this is what I'm doing. And you're living for you. So good for you. That is what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, but that was your spread this week. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 3 with the blue stone. What is going on for you guys in love this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have abundance of love and just not that into you. So there's an energy of someone, it kind of feels like love bombing. Let me pull and then we'll see exactly how this is manifesting. Spirit, what is going on for group 3? Someone who wasn't that into you before, all of a sudden, like, it's almost scary how they're like totally being different, acting like they're obsessed with you. Maybe because you denied them or because they heard something about you. There may be a little bit of a rumor here going on, to be honest, about you, and someone is like, well, let me see, like maybe you dated someone in the workplace and they lied and they said that they slept with you or something like that, and now someone else is trying to see. Intruder. Okay, you guys, I'm getting this a couple of ways. We have sailing and lust. So I definitely get an energy of someone was acting like they were totally unbothered. They didn't really want to engage with you romantically, but we have lip service and confession. So it's looking like they heard something about you, or all of a sudden they're coming in with all these things to say, like they want to tell you and convince you that they want to be with you or that they're the person for you. It's a really weird energy. Like this person feels like, they just feel like, how to describe this energy. This feels like a very messy person that has a lot to learn, because it's like now that you're sailing and you're going about your business, all of a sudden now they're trying to be all in your face, or this is an energy of they tried to act unbothered because they knew that you liked them, so they were expecting you to chase them. You didn't chase them, so now they're like, wait, aren't you gonna chase me? So now they're chasing you, doing everything they can to like flirt with you. It's just really messy, it's uncomfortable. It reminds me of high school, like how people would play games and like if you stop chasing them, then all of a sudden they would start chasing you. Like, it reminds me of a time when, you know, people were really unevolved and messy and would try to make you like them just for the sake of feeling like that validation, like because it's not making sense. I'm like, what the hell is this energy? Like, it doesn't feel genuine. We got the chemistry card at the bottom of the deck, so I do feel that there is genuine chemistry between the two of you, and I feel like that's what's keeping you engaging with them, because it's like, okay, it's seems like they're coming around, seems like they're trying to pursue you now, but it's also like even you're questioning, where is this coming from? It's out of nowhere. It's a very uncomfortable, weird energy. We have happy and content and intruder and squeaky clean. So you were doing your own thing, minding your business. Maybe it stung a little bit in the beginning, but ultimately you weren't really hurt that they didn't want to move forward with you. It was kind of like a little bit of a blow to the ego, but it didn't hurt you in a like a heart space kind of way. It was just kind of like, okay, it is what it is. Like, this person is not that into me, whatever. But now that you're moving on with your life, like all of a sudden this person is coming back. And I got this energy for every single pile so far. Not exactly like this, but just people coming back from the past. Like, you would think it was freaking retrograde, like the way people are coming back. I really got to look at the charts and see what's going on planetarily, because I felt that in the last reading too. I'm like, what is going on? But anyways, let's see. We have the Hierophant in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is like, it's just senseless. You know, Spirit is saying don't stress about this. This person is between a rock and a hard place. They want more in their life, but they haven't done the work to get more in their life, and they're not doing the proper work to get you either. So it's just like kind of hard to explain, but someone is just trying to basically mind F you, because we have the Hierophant in reverse. So Spirit is kind of saying there's no bigger reason behind this. This person is not doing this because they had this sudden realization that they're so in love. Like, this person is doing this to get validation or to feel like, you know, like it's almost like you not chasing them is kind of popping their bubble and making them question, like, am I really that girl? Am I really that guy? Because why aren't they chasing me? Why did they take no for an answer? Why do they just not care? This person is a freaking mess. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So Spirit is saying they don't have very much to offer you, so honestly just ignore them and leave them alone. Like, otherwise you're gonna end up in some drama. I don't know if they heard something about you through other people, because for some of you that's the situation. Like, this person heard that, you know, you fall in love quickly, or they heard that you're easy, something like that, so they're all of a sudden acting like they want your attention. Or why didn't you try to flirt with my friend? Why didn't you try to flirt with me? They feel like they're cuter than their friends, so they should of course be able to get your attention. It's something like that, like a week where it's like, just ignore everybody this week, for real. We have the Tower and the Queen of Wands. So Spirit is saying shut it down, and shut it down immediately. When people are trying to get your attention or trying to get you to engage with them, they're coming out of nowhere. Like, it really feels like a spirit. It feels like a spirit on this person. It does. It feels like a spirit of rejection. Maybe this person feels rejected in some way if you did go after them first, or if you went after their friend or their coworker, not them. It's like they're feeling like, why didn't you go after me first? Like, there's this energy there of, it's a spirit. That's the only way I can explain it, because it's not like sensical. It's not something, it's like they're being controlled. Two of Swords in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. So there is nothing for you to gain from this situation, just so you know. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this week for group 3? This is a really weird week. something, I need to meditate. Something may be coming. We have launching your journey and mending bridges. That came out for you. Mending bridges says, I heal rifts, I am a mender. Launching your journey says, I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. Which is so funny that we got the sailing card. It's like, soon as you're about to set sail, as soon as you're about to go on your own journey, there's someone trying to pull you back before you get over that bridge and move on to the next phase of your life. It's like one last ditch effort, which is so interesting that it came through as a spirit, because typically, you guys know, I don't really like word things like that, like, oh, it's a spirit, because I don't think of things that way. But some things you really got to call it, sometimes you got to call a spade a spade. And this energy feels like maybe it's like devil energy trying to pull you back and keep you from the life you want, trying to distract you, trying to keep you away from reaching the next level that you're so close to. We have dwelling in truth. So you're going to know in your soul and your spirit if someone is really for you. I stand in the light of truth is what it says at the bottom of that card. And honestly, I feel like you're so close to discovering something or experiencing something that'll be really good for you. But the devil energy or your old community, your old friend group, the low vibrational energies and spirits won't have access to you anymore in that space. So they're trying to pull you back, because I'm like, this whole spread is hella weird. Like, I'm not even seeing a true motivation beyond this. The very most that I could get was like, oh, it's just like their ego is bruised, so that's why they're doing this. But really, there's no reason this is happening. Like, no deeper reason I could really get. So it's definitely something outside of this person. But yeah, what I can see for you guys, group 3, I see you moving on to the next phase in your life where you are going to have an abundance of love. Your cup is full. You're ready to go. You're ready to give someone else love. You're happy and content, doing pretty good in your life. That doesn't mean everything's perfect, but you're doing, pretty okay. And this is randomly coming out of the blue, trying to slow you down. That's how you know something good is coming towards you. And yeah, if any weirdness happens, if anything doesn't make sense this week, this is the week to deny it. And if someone is truly in love with you, they're going to keep trying. They're not going to be denied, by a little blow to the ego. They will keep working. They will try another angle. But if someone's like, just in and out, and it's just like, what the hell? That's how you know that it's not for you. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys, group 3. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, but that was your spread. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 4 with the Yellowstone, let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first cards we have under your stone, we have confidence and spellbound. So it's looking like you're really catching someone's attention this week, like catching their attention in a romantic way. It feels like multiple people, if I'm being honest, but I am feeling the energy of a new connection, someone coming through. A really sweet-hearted, light-hearted person. It feels really, really good. So I'm hearing crush now, so I feel like you're going to develop a crush on this person, but I feel like they have a crush on you. Regardless, I feel like you guys may have been listening to subliminals, like confidence subliminals, or something to do with like self-concept. You've been really working on your own self-concept, growing your confidence, because your confidence is really like having a positive effect on your magnetism. That's what's making this shift happen, where it's like all of a sudden you're getting all this attention. Ooh, okay. Yeah, Spirit saved it, because we have chemistry and ask a friend that plopped out first, and I was like, I wouldn't tell anybody about this. You're about to, start a new connection. This person is really sweet. The energy I got from them immediately was really endearing. It felt really warm and exciting, and I'm like, don't tell anyone about this. That's just gonna make it messy. But then the something different card came out. So this person may be different from like your usual type or the type of people you usually date, and that's why Spirit is telling you to ask a friend, because you do have genuine chemistry with this person, but they're different than what you're used to. So you may need someone to kind of convince you to like continue to entertain it, because something about them is a bit different. We have the positive thinking card. So Spirit is also saying, don't stress about this. Don't hyper focus on it. Just allow it to come in. Oh, you know what? This is funny. We have indecent proposal. We have soulmate and the tempter. Interesting. So I was just thinking about this earlier today, how it seems like I can't even say that without it sounding messed up, but it's like, I don't even know, I'm just gonna be like, I don't even know if guys really know how to talk to girls, like, and I know everyone isn't straight, but I was just thinking about this early today, like they literally talk like they are Mr. Crocker, like fairy godparents, like it's like they just get this weird, it's like masculines get nervous and they just start blurting out whatever. That may happen to you because we have positive thinking and indecent proposal, so they may like, oh, you seem like a really nice person. I wonder how you are in the sheets. Like, please stop. Like, because we have the tempter card and soulmate, so I feel like they're feeling the pressure of liking you and they're just kind of like, blah, saying whatever. And there's this energy of like, they're like, okay, you know what? Usually when I feel attracted to someone, you know, we'll just scratch that itch. Like a lot of, and it does feel like a masculine, I gotta be honest. Like a lot of people will be with each other intimately just to like release the tension. But also that can be damaging because then it makes it so people don't feel like they have anything. They feel like, okay, I scratched that itch, like I saw that, and it's like, no, you didn't, you know, you still like this person. But anyways, I just get an energy where this person may do something or say something that makes you doubt whether or not this person is your soulmate or a good person for you to entertain, be with. And Spirit is saying, ask a friend. They're not coming through exactly the right way, and it almost makes you feel a little sad because you feel like they have potential, but you're like, they're just like everyone else with that 9 of Swords. We have the King of Wands in reverse. They came through totally wrong in the beginning. But we have the Wheel of Fortune. So Spirit is saying like, this situation will turn out for the positive, but you just have to let this person like, kind of like relax and calm down. Like I swear the masculines be acting like they don't know how to talk to feminines. Like they just get so nervous and start acting a fool. Like anyways, so we have the 6 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. So Spirit is saying, don't give up, allow this situation to develop, talk to your friend about it, you know, or friends about it, because they're gonna give you like, you know, insight and kind of cool you down, because I feel like you guys may be in a little bit of a cutthroat energy where it's like, I'm finally feeling myself. I worked my way up to this point, you know, I'm feeling good about myself. We have the Chariot card and the 5 of Pentacles. I'm not gonna live in poverty. I'm not gonna live unhappily. I'm not gonna deal with someone who doesn't have their stuff together, and this person is just making you feel like immediately turned off in the beginning. So I feel like you guys are starting off on the wrong foot, but it's going to develop into something more positive. But there's just like an energy of, you worked so hard to get to this place, you're not going to be taken down by some bozo, nervous or not. So you guys may be a little quick to cut people off nowadays, but Spirit is saying don't get in your own way doing that, because with the 9 of Cups in reverse and the Star in reverse, you could easily convince yourself that this person has nothing to offer you, nothing to give into the situation. You may like convince yourself that they're a certain kind of person that they're not. It's just like they need time to warm up a little bit. The first impression was trash. We have round and mending. So there's this energy of you having had been in a lot of cycles that didn't lead anywhere, and Spirit is trying to offer you an opportunity for healing, offer you an opportunity for true love. But because of how this is starting, it's making you feel like this person is just another distraction when they're not. So you're wanting to abandon them. We have the Orphan card, and then we have New Life card. So you're wanting to abandon ship, jump ship, abandon them before like you end up on another cycle. But I don't feel like that's what this is. We have TikTok and all that glitters as well. So I feel like you guys are feeling like, you listen, I don't have the time for it. I'm not starry-eyed. I feel like you guys are looking at things like, I'm not gonna, you know, see the positive or potential in someone. If they're not showing me exactly what I need, I'm gonna move forward. But we have the looking deeper card that came out. And this one says, deep within me is a majestic radiance. So Spirit is telling you to tap into your patience, but also to wait to see this person and who they are deep down. We have savoring pleasure. And this one says, I fully embrace the bliss in my life. So don't put too much like energy into this person. Allow them to come back and redeem themselves. Allow them to like center themselves and regroup. And continue to live your life. You know, there's nothing else that you really need to do, but that is what I see for this week for you guys. So you can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. But that was this week in love. I love you. Be careful what you wish for. And I will see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.